Hey everybody, it's Cory Rhonda with Keller Williams coming to you today to talk to you about the best places to live near Hill Air Force Base.
Yep, so maybe you just got orders here, you're going to PCS to Hill, or maybe you already live here. So we're going to talk to you about the best places that people live near Hill Air Force Base. So stick around.
Don't forget to call us, text us, email us, however you want to get a hold of us. It doesn't matter. We're here for you.
Let's get to work. Let's get to work.
As a team, we've been helping people PCS to Hill since 2012. So we're going to talk today about the most popular places that people live when they're stationed at Hill.
Cool thing about Hill Air Force Base, within 30 minutes of Hill, you can get into several different types of living areas. You can live out in the west side, you can live over on the mountain on the east side, and it's kind of long and skinny, so you can go north and south. And we'll talk about some of those differences.
Yep, so the most common places people live are south of the base from about Farmington, up north to the Plain City, far west area. And there's outliers to that. We've got clients that have lived in Salt Lake City, and then we also have clients that moved up to Eden and Huntsville, and we call that the Ogden Valley. But again, we're going to talk about the most common places to live and why most people choose to live there. So
right.
Yeah, number one reason that people choose to live, we would say again, from Farmington to far west, is traffic.
Agreed.
Right.
Traffic is not too crazy, right? I mean,
It's all
we've lived in
relative.
places where it's really bumper to bumper. Here though, the interstate cuts right through the middle of everything, so you can get on and do highway speeds for the most part. I mean, obviously we have some construction right now, but it's highway speed.
Yeah, there's always construction. Seems like ever since the beginning, since we moved here, there's been construction. But there is the interstate that cuts right through from north to south and goes right by the base. So that's really helpful with traffic. Except for areas, if you are in Syracuse and West Point, people absolutely love those areas. But when you look on a map, they look closer than they are, meaning there's a lot of stoplights, so you've got a lot of start-stop traffic.
Yeah, surface streets are
Yeah, a lot of
a little bit
streets.
slower.
But people absolutely love living out there as well.
As far as activities and things to do in the different areas, we can talk about some of that too, right? So if you like being on the mountain and on the east side, so you've got North Ogden, South Ogden, East Layton, and you're right on the trails. You can literally live minutes from them. They could be in your backyard almost.
Right.
And then if you like more of the flat area, that's over on the west side or west of the interstate. And out there, of course, you still have access to everything else. It just takes you a little bit longer to get to some of the trails and things.
Right.
But a lot of people out that way like to have animals, as far as horses and some stuff like that.
Yeah, that's
So
definitely
kind of
better
a
for
neat
horse
area.
property, or if you want a big,
Big shed or shop or something like that, you know, that kind of stuff works for that side. And then of course we have the north and south. So north, you kind of you get away from everything. You have a little bit of time to kind of decompress when you leave work, right?
right, and a little more space too. Generally speaking, the lot sizes are a little bit larger, so you've got more space to spread out a little bit.
Which is cool. That's good, right? And then,
Yes.
and then down south, you're kind of in the mix because you're between the base and Salt Lake, and that's more. There's a lot of shopping down there. It's really growing like crazy, and it's really a lot more people. So
And one huge aspect, if you're deciding between maybe north and south of the base, generally speaking, the more south you go, the higher the prices are. And again, that's just because it's in that corridor on the way to Salt Lake. So your prices are going to be higher. Again, I say generally speaking, there's always outliers to everything.
Yeah.
But when you go north, you typically get more for your money. So keep that in mind for sure. And again, like Cory said, you've got the east and the west side. You're still accessible to everything, but if you want hiking and skiing, you're closer if you're on that east side. And some places, you literally leave your front door and you're on a hiking trail. So this was a brief overview of some of the most popular areas near Hill Air Force Base. Definitely check out our other videos because we go into neighborhood tours of individual cities. So you can get a better idea of, let's say, for example, Syracuse. If you were wondering what Syracuse is like to live in, we're going to do actual neighborhood tours, show you housing, and talk more specifically about that area as well as others.
That's awesome information. And if you'd like more of it, please call us, text us, email us, whatever way you need to get a hold of us. We're here for you. Also, like and subscribe. We want you to see our videos. We release them every Friday.